Hey everyone, a quick intro to what's going on here. I'm starting a new series on the second book of my GoAndPractice books. This one's going to be a little bit different from the other ones. When I did the book one videos, these were basically made as play-along videos for you to use at home, as a practice tool. But this book was a little bit different. I was realizing going through it, in deciding what to do for a video, I decided instead just to do a lesson on each page instead of just simply playing through it. And now at the time of this filming, or the beginning of May 2020, we're all in the COVID pandemic stuff. I have a lot more free time to catch up on this kind of stuff. So I figured this is perfect. This is something I've been wanting to do for years. So thank you all for checking this out. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Those of you who have purchased the books. If you haven't, check out GoAndPractice Book 2. This is the rudiment one. This is geared toward, I'd say, kind of like late middle school, high school age students just getting started on rudiments, or if you're a more advanced player and just want some other exercises. And now through these videos, I'm going to be kind of showing them through both of those lenses. Each video is going to start with kind of explaining the rudiment as if you were seeing it for the first time. And then I'm also going to be dropping in kind of some more advanced thoughts and techniques as far as how you can use this, different ways to think about it, different situations you might see it. Because, you know, as any of you kind of more advanced players know, there's a lot of back and forth in the world on how to play some of these. You know, some people have some pretty harsh opinions on the best way to do a double stroke roll. So hopefully I can just give you some other options to consider. If you stumbled in here and this is new to you, book one is a good one for if you don't know how to read. This starts you from ground zero. It takes care of quarter notes through basic rudiments like 5-stroke roll, flams, and so on. This is also good if you're already a private teacher yourself and want something to use with your students if you're not satisfied with what's currently on the market. That's why I actually wrote this book, because I don't like a lot of the ones that are out there. So this one is written in a very simple fashion and in order that makes sense to me. I've been using this with my own lessons for the last, how long the book's been out, 4 or 5 years now. And also there are play-along videos on GoAndPractice.com for each of the pages. So when kids go home and then they realize they forgot what you were talking about, they can at least reference the videos online for each page you're using. And then the third book, this is the one, if you're subscribed to this YouTube channel, this is probably why you're here. I started this channel about 10 years ago, me just like screwing around, playing random fills, a certain concept, and I'd embellish it. A lot of it is anonymous and I was not showing my face in any of them. But anyway, when YouTube started changing the way they did their algorithms for putting a video in a suggested video column on the right side, my channel started to get bumped out of that because they started favoring obviously high production channels that basically operate like television stations almost, and I don't have the time for that. I'm actually a professional drummer. This is all I do for a living. I do shows and I teach lessons. It takes a lot of time. So I can't run a television studio by myself. So what I did was I just wrote this book based on the channel initially. And it's just a catalog of all my favorite licks and fills. And this one has actually been the most successful so far. And I do have video lessons on this one also on GoAndPractice.com. So if you're just interested in a catalog of fills based on rudiments, this book is kind of the, this book is what 2 is segueing toward. This 2 is going to be, you know, can work for if you're just a snare drummer and a general percussionist. But this is the one for the drum set players. So anyway, thank you all for checking everything out so far. It's hugely appreciated. It's really awesome on here to just, you know, reply to commenters and connect with people all over the world. There have actually been a few really cool connections I've made doing this. So this is a lot of fun. So anyway, I guess we'll get on to the next video here, which will be the first page of book 2, the double stroke roll. Thanks again. Check out the books if you haven't. The links and all that junk are in the description. I hate talking about that kind of stuff. Subscribe, all that, you know, junk. But yeah, thanks again for checking everything out. It's hugely appreciated. See y'all soon.